everybody. Right, I apologise for the lighting situation right now, but all will be revealed and then I'll sort it out. So I still haven't done my nails. Just don't judge. Welcome to another video. In today's video I am going to do a couple of things. I'm going to do an unboxing of a new practice hand that I've got. I'm going to demonstrate some new products that are from Lecente. I'm going to do a design with them, including some products from our February box, because a lot of people have asked for an unboxing, but I am shipping out so many boxes to you guys that I don't have time to put one together for myself to do an unboxing. So I've just grabbed a couple of items from the box. So I'll show you the products we're going to be using. This is the new glitter mix from our February box. It's got a super fine base that is iridescent, and then the slightly larger, they're more medium, fine and medium pieces are holographic. Can you see that? They're pinks and purples, but they've got that deep bluey purple tinge, and this one's called Candy Sparkle, and that is absolutely freaking amazing. And then you've got the crystal mix, which comes in the box as well, and the colours complement the glitter mix. So let's put the glitter mix there so you can see. So you've got these beautiful purple pinks, and they've got a blue shimmer effect on them, like a purpley blue shimmer. Then you've got some of our pink gin shimmers in there as well, which are a very soft pink with a golden glow and an AB shimmer. I'll put that back on there because I just know I'm going to knock everything over. Hang on a minute. Oh. Then we've got a very deep purple, almost plum. When the light shines on it, it can kind of come across as a burgundy. Very shimmery, very beautiful on the nail. Then we have our fuchsia colour, very beautiful. Again, I love all these colours. I'm obsessed with all of them. Then we have rose, which is a very gorgeous shade. And then, oh hello, I've put it on wrong, look. Only me. You see the trouble I have packing these things. We've got some Diddy, and the reason I made these tiny is because a lot of people are intimidated by shaped crystals, and I kind of wanted to make this a little bit more accessible. So within the box you do get other packs of bigger shaped crystals, or I always chuck in extras, but this is part of the mix, and they are very Diddy baby AB hearts. Okay, so the next thing I'll be showing in my video today is this beautiful Milky White. This is a new product, Fiberglass Builder Base Gel from Lecente. It's a 90-second cure. This is gorgeous, and I have a really nice idea for this. I'm going to test something out, so we're going to test it out together. It's a thicker consistency. It has micro strands like the fiberglass strands within it, which make it stronger. You can use this as a base gel, or you can use it to do small extensions. That is recommended by the company. So we're going to play with that. And finally, the pièce de résistance. How long have I wanted one of these Alina hands? How long have I wanted one? Now I have one. I have one. I love their new packaging. It's beautiful. It's all completely explained on the back. I love it. This is PET plastic, which means it's more recyclable and, what's the word? Environmentally friendly. That's the word. God, my nails are absolutely battered. Anyway, so I haven't taken it out of the box. I've left it, but my goodness, it's so realistic. Anyone would think there's just a severed limb in there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just amazing. Also, as well as the hand, I got the stand, which is why we have a tile here. I don't know, so the stand comes with a magnetic attachment as well. I know the half hand's magnetic. I'm not sure about the full hand, I'll soon find out. And this is poseable as well. So I will have a look. Let me see about the hand first. And then, oh wow. Look how beautiful she is. Look at the veins. Can you see the veins? Wow. Just as I was going to do this bit, the DPD man rang to pick up your parcels. So here we are. This is super realistic. I can see the veins in it. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Just bring my lights down a little bit more. This light wants to constantly move. I have two lights. Okay, here we are. I mean, it's beautiful. She has very long, elegant fingers, really long nail beds. A beautiful, beautiful hand for showcasing your work. There are full care instructions as well. So we do not use acetone on these hands. You don't need to, because the practice nails go up inside. This is poseable. So if I wanted to, I can bend them down for a photograph like this, or do this to Mr. B. But you get what I mean. You can you could do a posed photo. I'm not very good with these things, but I'll figure it out, you know, like this, or make it a bit more elegant. I will play around with it. As long as you do natural poses and not anything silly, you'll be all right. Don't bend them, you know, the reverse way, and be gentle with them. They're expensive, these hands, but if there's one bit of advice I can give you, it is worth saving up for something like this and taking care of it than buying cheap hands, because I have owned a lot of cheap hands and they did serve a purpose. I mean, I still use my flexi thumb, but look at the difference. Now there's a place for these, because if you can't afford an expensive hand, then by all means, you know, we've got to get what you've got to get. I did exactly the same thing, but I've spent more on cheap hands than I did on this, if you see what I mean. And had I have not been in such a rush, I would have saved and bought this. I did pay for it, fully pay for it. And, you know, I'm going to, so there's like a suction thing. So then if I was to put that about there, do I do this? Oh, I used to have this kind of thing, similar thing with my flexi hand. And then I think you set that where you want it, don't you? I think it works a bit like that. And then that locks into place, and then your hand has a, you can see it's Alina, it's hollowed out, which actually it's so much lighter than other hands I've used as well. Oh, I'm gonna hit my phone screen with it. So she kind of goes there. Okay, stay with me here. I'm rejigging my work setup to fit in the new hand. So I hope this is looking good. So I've got her on her stand. I didn't need an armrest underneath. It was just that I hadn't done it up tight enough, because I have a poorly hand, which is why I need this beautiful hand, because look how gnarly my hand looks. I mean, it's on the stand. It's really stuck on the tile. Alina do small tiles, which I would recommend, because I've just got a great big tile. But I've just put a sheet of white card underneath and it looks lovely. I've adjusted the nails, the hands, the fingers even, so that I can work on them. I've got good movement. You can clean this with like isopropyl alcohol. I will check if you can wash it at all. I don't know where the box has gone. I've put it somewhere in a safe place, no doubt, but I will check that. And I'm actually going to see, I've got these tips that I use for the flexi hand. I'm just going to see if they work. They do recommend using their own tips, but I forgot to buy them. Okay, it took some time, because I decided that months ago that it would be a good idea to put all my all my sizes in one bag, look. So I think I'll probably sit there one night and sort them all out. I know what I've got. I've got some full coverage tips. I might use my full coverage tips to do a nice almond nail and then do the design on that. What do you think? You can't feed back to me right now, can you? Because I've had these tips for ages. I got them off Amazon. They're Vivid Stella nail art and they're just almond tips, and I use them if I ever make press-on nails, which is very rare, but they're very beautiful and they're not super duper long. So that would probably fit that one quite nicely. Might be a bit difficult to stick it on. Or maybe not, maybe it'll be all right. Yeah, that might be all right. If I buff the nail a little bit first. What? Okay, let me match these up and then we'll have a go. All right, so here we are in the depths of my brain, thinking this will be a good idea and not knowing if it'll be a good idea. So let me, I don't actually know if I need to buff these. They'll probably just stick. Let's just go with it. I'm not going to attach the tips. Hang on, let me make sure I've got my, yeah. I'm not going to attach the tips like right up here because then you're going to, the shape's not going to be right. So it really needs to be kind of in front of the cuticle and then we'll blend it. Or I'll blend it first. I might give it a little thin out first. That's probably a good idea actually, isn't it? I've got fluff. Every time I turn around, there's a new bit of fluff. I live in the house of fluff. Welcome to the house of fluff, and it flies away. Okay, so I think what I'm going to try and do here is gently shape these as I would for a client. These are really good to practice on. This hand is lightweight. It's realistic, and that's kind of like the main point here. It's realistic. You've got to protect that client. You can't just go chippy chopping at the cuticle. You can't just go in all willy-nilly and make, you know, you've got to be careful. So don't worry about this bit here. It's absolutely fine. So I'm going to do the rest on these nails. Just tidy up the shape. Okie dokie, so I'm switching to voiceover because Oliver came in to have a chat with me. I am using the Milky White gel from Lecente. the fibre gel, and I'm just going to initially just apply a base to all of the nails. You'll see later on. Oh, by the way, it's the Eliana hand, not Alina. I think everybody and their dog has been naming it the wrong name, but we've had confirmation from the source it is the Eliana hand. I don't think I chose the right way to put these tips on. I probably should have done like an après type system. You'll see later on how they pop off. It's not the Eliana hand, it is what I did. So please don't think it's that. Isn't this a spectacular hand though? So I'm just going to apply a base coat to all of the nails, and it's a 90-second cure for this gel. A lot of the Lecente gels are a more lengthy cure than other gels I've got. So we'll get that done and then get that into lamp. And then we are going to get to work. This glitter mix is just, oh. I really had fun making this. Okay. And I'm going to use my G1 Lecente brush to apply the glitter. But I'm going to go back in with the Lecente white gel. And I'm going to apply some at the top here at the cuticle. I could go in with a detailer brush if I wanted. And then, oh, I've already got a bit on there. Look, how did that happen? Just gets everywhere, doesn't it? Glitter. Oh, let's bring this closer, otherwise this could be really dangerous. I'm actually going to fill this top cuticle area with glitter, because what my thinking is, right, is that Lecente gel reminds me of the gel that they use to do those glitter fades. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. It might be really bad, but I'm going to give it a go. Like I said, I don't know. It could work, it could not work. We're trying things out today. We're exploring, experimenting. Isn't that part of what makes nails so much fun? Just seeing what works. It's a bit fiddly, but we'll see how it goes, hey? See how it goes. All right. Let's tidy this up here. Don't need that there, do we? Bunch those up a little bit here. There we are. Get that bit off there. Those two bits can get out the way. And we've got some cuticle glitter. I'm just going to cure that because I need to see how this is going to work. Okay, that's cured. So here's my theory. Because this is a milky, I'm hoping I can build up the opacity here and then blend it back here. Hello. Hi, guys. Oh, darling, what's the matter? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know. Almost make a thin amount going back over the glitter. I've got the Lecente gel brush here and I might use that to kind of move this around a little bit and build that opacity like if it was a builder gel. So I'm continuing the ombre by just adding some of the Milky White gel and then blending it down. Remember, this is kind of like the consistency of builder gel, but a very thin builder gel, so it's easy to ombre and blend out. In hindsight, I could have ombreed the glitter down a little bit. It might have helped. It might not, to be fair. So once I've got the blend where I'm kind of happy, I'm going to obviously cure it for 90 seconds, and then I'm going to encapsulate in some clear builder gel just to level out the nail, bring the cuticle up and out gently, create a small apex, and just kind of, you know, give the nail its nice even shape and cover that glitter, cover that blend, protect it all nicely. Once it's all cured, I'm going to remove the tacky layer and just buff the nail to even out the surface a little bit. It didn't really need much, but it's just a bit of a buff. So the colour I'm using is Admit 2 from Lecente, and I'm going to put that on the index finger. Actually, I move fingers, there we go. No, not index finger, ring finger. It's absolutely beautiful. There's always fluff everywhere, all the time. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, and it's very beautiful. I only actually needed one coat of this. So before I cure the gel polish, I'm going to just take a fan brush, dip it in that beautiful glitter from our February box and sprinkle it onto the nail. And because the glitter's a nice fine medium mix, it will sit perfectly on that gel polish. Don't need to do anything with it. Just get it cured. I will double cure it just to make sure that everything's in place. I'm just making sure I don't cure any bits of glitter onto the other nails because that will be a disaster. I will then grab my clear builder in a bottle. First I'll do like a slip layer after this is cured obviously. And as you can see, the glitter's sat nicely on that gel. It's absolutely beautiful. Once I've done the slip layer, I will then go in and just encapsulate. You only need a thin encapsulation layer. It's just enough to protect the glitter and even out the surface of the nail. And then we'll give that a full cure, remove the tacky layer and buff the nail. And that is when we have a few problems. So I'm just using my Lecente G1 gel brush. You can save money with Lecente, and I will put all that information in the description box. So always check the description box, because if you can save money, the codes will be in there and all the direct links will be in there. Now look here, this is the moment that the actual nail came off of the practice tip. So the tip that's up inside the Eliana hand is fine, but the tip I placed on top of that, oops, did not attach properly. So I haven't damaged the hand at all. The actual flexi tip I put up there is still there. And that was when I realised I probably should have put these on with a builder gel. And I couldn't think of any other solution. So I tried to, at the time I couldn't think of any solution. I do figure it out and I'll show you that in a bit. But at the time I just thought, well, I'll pop it there for now and I'll see how the others go and I'll have a think about what to do. So I went on to this nail where I just did a full nail of this Milky White. It took a couple of layers, but I just wanted to build up the opacity because we're going to do bling on that nail. So I'll let you watch me do this. So I lost another nail and I decided, okay, I need to fix this. So I grabbed a bit of acrylic and popped some clear acrylic underneath, because I'm not sticking it to the Eliana hand, I'm sticking it to the slip-on tip that's up inside the hand. So it worked. But I will do it differently next time, I think. Right, let's get on to the pinky. Detailer brush. No, not that one. This one. think I'll just do a top coat wherever that is on this gel. So I'll just top coat it so I don't get any more fluff on it. So I just can't cope with any more fluff in my life right now. I swear there's like the borrowers under my desk who just bring out the fluff whenever I'm about to do something. Okie dokie, so I'm just going to clean over this now because we're going to do some bling. I'm going to use the crystal mix from our February box, which is stunning. And oh, there was a bit of glitter. The crystal pickup tool I'm using is actually from Dorotoplitska, because I thought I'd take it for a spin. Yeah, it's a smaller, more slender tool than my one. I find wider tools easier because of my hands, that's all. But I really like the precision point on this tool as well, because it's like a dotting tool. So I'm going in with some of the fuchsia crystals from the mix. They're absolutely beautiful. And I'm also using the rose as well. So the first one's fuchsia, that one's fuchsia as well. And then I'll go in with some rose below there. And we're just going with the flow really. And then I'm going to pop the AB heart. It's such a teeny tiny heart. It's so cute. It just means like people who don't have long nails, they can have these little hearts on there. They're not going to feel too imposing. But there are bigger hearts within the February box as well for those who want that bling. And there are some bigger navettes in there as well. This colour is absolutely stunning. So it's kind of like a pinky purple, I would describe it as. And it's got a bluey shimmer to it, like a cool shimmer. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely everybody. I've still got my crystals on from my January set. I haven't lost a single crystal. My nails are really grown out, but the crystals are looking banging. Okay, so I'm just going to build this up, and then I'm going to go around all the little gaps with some builder gel and pop in some little silver caviar beads as well. So I'm going to let you watch. Once that's all cured, it is time for top coat. Oh my god. That glitter though. Oh my god. So beautiful. The pinks and purples in there with that blue shift. Oh my god, honey. So after that, I'm going to go on to the crystalled finger and just be really, really careful in and around all the bling. So I'll use a detailer brush. So I am just getting as close as I can with the big brush without going over the crystals because, my God, that would be bad. And then I'm going with my detailer brush and basically just applying a bit of gel to the detailer brush and tucking that in and around the crystals. It helps secure them in place, which is great. It protects them from moisture, which is great. And also, you know, it just, oh, I don't know. It just holds everything. It just holds it all. It's like that extra protection on top of the glue. And mine don't go anywhere. I never lose crystals, so, or very rarely. The only time I lose crystals is if I've got my nail caught in something and I've like, it's really painful. Just be really, really careful, that's all, because you don't want to go over the crystals. You don't need to cover them in gel to seal them. There we go. Okay, on to the index finger now, and we'll top coat that one. What do you think of this then? I don't know if I kind of like the look of it. I think it's quite a hard one. It's the first time I've ever tried that kind of thing. I think it looks all right. I don't know. I'm not sure. I like the finished set. I think it looks really nice. So I'm just using a detailer brush to do the cuticle area, but I always do. I prefer to. I just think it gives you more control, and if you can do it, why not do it? And yeah, we'll just give that a top coat, tuck it in all around. And then I'm going to cure everything. The thumb, I did the same colour as the pinky, admit to. And that is the final set. I really, really hope you've liked it. Don't forget to order your February box ASAP. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Tally bye!